What's up, my reseller friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina. I thrift to resell eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I wasn't going to do a come thrift with me video this week because I got a crap ton of inventory at the yard sales. So I was going to take a break from thrifting. However, my daughter did have open class for her cheer. So it's right by the Salvation Army. So of course I'm going to stop by, but I'm going to be extremely picky on what I pick up. So I thought it'd be fun to see what I can find within an hour of just running to the thrift store real quick. So come along with me and let's see what we can find. Sorry for all the shaking. I have had a viewer ask me to try not to shake so much, but I'll try a little bit better next time. I decided not to get the Betty Bopp. I've heard from other resellers that she sells great for them, but she just doesn't do that well for me. I did not get the Precious Moments statue because I think it was $10 and on eBay they were selling for about $16 or so. So it just wasn't worth it. Even though it was super duper cute, it was like a wedding party of Precious Moments characters. Really cute. This was a really cute vintage Christmas candle, but I decided not to get it because the comps weren't that great. It looked like the only sold was one that was brand new, and you can tell that this candle was definitely used, so I decided to leave this one behind. A few years ago, I used to sell rubber stamps, but I would normally pick up like vintage licensed stamps, like licensed characters, like Disney characters. I sold some Looney Tunes, just stuff like that. But I haven't found any recently, so I haven't sold any rubber stamps in a really long time. So I'm curious to know, do you sell them? Are they still good pickups? I should probably do a little bit more research on them, but I ended up leaving these stamps behind. Comps were all over the place for this brand of cat statues, but I couldn't find this exact statue. Maybe that meant that I could have gotten something for it because it was more rare. However, it just wasn't one of those types of items that I felt like taking a risk on. I just was not in a risk-taking move today, so these also got left behind, even though they were pretty cute. I was somewhat fascinated by these magnets, but I couldn't tell if they were vintage or really anything about them, so I did not buy them. But I would love to hear in the comments below if anybody has any luck selling magnets, and if so, give me a quick tip or trick. I don't believe that it's too late to pick up Halloween stuff, because for me, Halloween stuff sells all year long. I thought that this haunted house statue was really cool. I put it in my cart until I noticed that one of the entire ghosts had broken off. So I was really bummed about it. It didn't even matter what comp said because I wasn't going to sell something broken like that. So I just put it back. I thought this was really cute. I used Google Lens to try to figure out what it was, and I couldn't figure it out. So I decided not to buy it because, again, I wasn't feeling like taking risk. I don't know if it's just me, but I find it super irritating when thrift stores separately price items that actually belong together in a set. Like these little pineapple things should have been one price for the two. Alright, so I'm back home now. I'm sorry if I look weird or if the lighting looks weird. It is like 8 o'clock at night and I'm in my garage and it's been a long day. Anyways, I guess I'll show you what I ended up buying, which was like nothing really. I ended up buying both of the mugs for resale purposes. They were only $2 a piece, so it was totally worth it. I'm pretty sure I could sell each for around 20-ish plus shipping, around there. I do like to ship my mugs box in box, and they normally weigh about 2 pounds to ship, so I normally charge about $10 for shipping on mugs. But it's really rare that I buy mugs, because if I'm gonna buy mugs, I want them to have about a $20 plus shipping value. So this was a rare case. And normally the mugs are more expensive at this thrift store. They're normally $3.99. So these new mugs that they put out, I guess they decided to mark them lower. And then the only other things that I bought were these dresses and this Levi Hawaiian top, because I'm going to Hawaii. And that was something I wanted to talk to you about thrifting. Not only can you make money by thrifting to resell items, but you can also save money by just buying your stuff at thrift stores. I swear, guys, when I go to the mall, when I look at price tags, I literally want to puke, because all I think of is I can buy just as nice clothes thrifting and at yard sales as I can, like, just coming to the mall. Like, seriously, and not just clothes, just like anything you can possibly think of that you can need. You can find these things at the thrift stores. And these things that I bought are for a Hawaiian trip that I'm gonna go on. I'm not going for several more months, but if I can slowly start to pick up some stuff, I'm not gonna need to take a trip to the mall to try to find stuff. So, yeah. And then I figured that I would quickly show you what things sold while I was at the thrift store. So I only sold 3 things while I was there, but I mean, I was only there for an hour and I sold 3 things during that hour, so that was pretty awesome. So I sold this cat shirt. Dang it, I should not have done that. Wow. This is what it looks like. It's that brand Mountain, the Mountain. And I used to find these all the time when I lived in Colorado. They're very popular there. And they would sell really well for me. But as of lately, I don't find them very often, but when I do and I list them, they don't seem to sell as good. So maybe that ship has sailed for now on these Mountain t-shirts. I had this one listed since last summer and it just sold, and it sold for $13 plus the cost of shipping. I had it listed for $15, dropped the price a few times. Someone sent me the $13 offer and I was happy to take it. So the strategy guide book, I had gotten like over 100 strategy guide books for like super cheap, and all the good ones have already been listed and sold, and now all I'm left was a couple of the like non-popular ones that aren't worth as much, but they're slowly selling. This one only went for $3 or $3.99 plus the cost of shipping. And this was a really good sale. It's a JanSport backpack. I always love to pick up JanSport. I got this at an estate sale. I believe I paid $5 for it, and this ended up selling for $31 plus the cost of shipping. So it is the next morning, and I thought I'd jump on here and just show you what sold for me late night, early morning. I have a total of 13 items going out today, which is actually really wow because I consider a 10 sale item to be really good. So 13 is great. So I feel like now that eBay got through all of their updates that they were doing over the weekend that caused all of our sales to be super slow, the week is really making up for it. So I'm really grateful for that. So I'll just go ahead and show you which items. So this one is actually, I'm not gonna open it up, but it's a fur, like a flex fur coat for children. It's a vintage from the 90s. I thought that this would do really well because it's a really cool looking coat. I believe I paid $1 for it. I got a yard sale like maybe a year and a half ago. And this would not freaking sell. It does have a stain on it, so that could be the reason. But I was looking through like my sweaters and I saw this in here and I was like, oh my gosh, like this hasn't sold yet. I just want it gone. So somebody added it to their Poshmark bundle. Is that what they call it? Is it a bundle? Their closet, whatever the heck they call it. They added it to their bundle. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna send them a great offer. So whatever adds up to me just making a $5 profit, that's the deal they're getting on it. So I think I gave them like 50% off or something, and then they accepted my offer. So I'm really happy to ship this out. I hate holding on to things for a long time, especially like to you, this may not look big, but to me it is. I like to sell small things and I only have my garage for storing inventory. So I try to get like the bigger items out fast. So happy to see this one go. Mercari, the sale came through for this Loungefly Nightmare Before Christmas purse. I bought this at a yard sale for $20. It was originally supposed to be for me because, oh my gosh, guys, if you know me, you guys already know I'm a Disney adult, and we all know that Disney adults love Loungefly bags. I have a closet full of them. Like my whole top shelf is all Loungefly, and then like some of the corners of my closet I have like more Loungefly. Like I have so much Loungefly. But I was at this yard sale and the girl had like tons of Loungefly and they were all 20 bucks a piece. So I bought every single thing that she had. And I didn't really even think about it. I was just like, I just bought it all. I ended up keeping about half of it, and then the other half I sold. She had a bunch of mouse ears too that I bought, but I was like, I just want to sell some of these Loungefly bags to help pay for the ones that I bought for myself. So this was one of them. I believe this sold for about, oh, what did I have it listed at? Hold on. So it sold for $55 free shipping, but it's going to Miami, Florida from California. So it's probably going to end up costing me about $10 to ship it, but it's fine. I actually sold this on eBay, but then the buyer ended up returning it because they said that it was smaller than they thought it was going to be, or it was smaller than what they needed, even though I did post measurements. But yeah, they returned it. It sucked because now, because of that return, I probably made like 10 bucks. I don't know, but it's just the way it goes. I do offer free returns on eBay. I did not give him his money back for the cost to ship it to him, but I did pay for him to ship it back to me. That's okay because that was pretty much like the only return that I got for that month. And because I have all my listings listed at Top Rated Plus, I get 10% back on my final value fees, which does end up adding up to over $10. So, you know, it's still worth it in the end for me. Everyone's different, so I'm not going to tell you that free shipping is going to work for you. But for me personally, with my business, the free shipping works really well. Another Mercari sale, it's these little Hello Kitty plush. Now, I'm going to quickly talk to you about Hello Kitty plush because I love to sell Hello Kitty stuff. I may actually make a video at some point about Hello Kitty. But I want to tell you, when you find these plush, look at the tags. And also keep in mind, there's a lot of fake Hello Kitty out there. So you gotta be really careful with that. But look at the tags. And if it has writing on there that's like in Japanese, it probably is a really great pickup. You know, it varies, but there's a good chance that it probably is gonna be good. However, if you find the ones that say TY on it, like this one, so that's like the Beanie Baby brand, these ones aren't worth as much. Like if you just list one by itself, it will probably end up making like a couple dollars profit, not too much. However, if I'm at yard sales, never thrift stores because they try to charge too much for their plush, but if I'm at yard sales and they're like a quarter or $1, always pick them up and then I bundle them together. So this one I sold for $15, free shipping. And that's not too bad because I'm sure that my cost on these is probably $1 or something like that. And then on eBay, I sold two. These are two separate listings that was sold to the same buyer. So I'm just combining the shipping together. So it's this vintage Barbie dress. I think this one sold for about, let me check. Yeah, this one sold for 10 bucks. And then this one sold for $9. This is a holiday Barbie from the 90s. It's just like the replacement dress for it. But this is why I love to sell Barbie things, free shipping. And I don't mind like selling them for like low prices because this is what happens. I get bundles like this. And on top of that, so small so they don't take up space. These are the types of things I don't mind having in my inventory versus something like this. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I made more money off of these than I did off that stupid jacket. Anyways, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you found this video helpful or fun in any way at all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all those things that help me out so much to help me make my goal of 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I really appreciate all my new subscribers, all of my old subscribers. I know who you are, the ones that comment on all my videos, and I'm just so grateful to you. You seriously, I suffer with really bad self-esteem issues, so your guys' comments like just give me fuel for my day, and they're just so inspiring and just make me feel great. So I do appreciate all of you so much. Never forget, when you thrift upon a star, all your dreams will come true. I'll see you in my next video.